It's the Mincel Intel, if you couldn't F Intel, and how we got bewitched by the Kirk Min spell. It just doesn't sit well, this should've happened sooner. Minifans get 80 shows, keep on laughing boomers. It's time for the new ones to explain how we arrived at the Church of Podcast Jesus, and now we see the light. Don't need a Steve or Mike just to make the evening right. We're bringing new school to YouTube and we keep it live. It's the Mincel Intel. It's the Mincel Intel. It's the Mincel Intel. It's the Mincel Intel. Intel.
Welcome to the Mincel Intel. Here are the boys.
All right, here we are. Here we are. Here we are.
Here we are.
Thank you.
Here we are.
Sorry, I got a live studio audience today. You know, I'm doing the Steve Robertson. I'm charging now for the Mincel Intel live broadcast. So
It's about time we start making some money with this damn thing.
I don't want Phil to make all the money. Phil can't make all the money.
All my advertising.
Plus, our demographic right now is BA's hot roommate and BA's hot roommate's friend, who is also hot. So we have a good demo.
It's Canada. The jeans in Canada are pretty good.
Yeah. So what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the show. How is everybody doing? BA, what's going on up there? You've had a wild weekend so far. What's up in Canada? How's Corona going?
The Rona season's good. The bars are lively. The toilet paper's stocked. That's about it. You know, we're living
It's just generally still sounding like a better country than ours. Phil, How are you doing down there, big guy?
Everything's shut down thanks to Governor Baker closing restaurants and bars and gyms. Everything's gone.
That sounds fun. Thank God I don't live there. And our best producer in the business, Will, how are you?
That's not me. I'm doing good. So two things on the coronavirus. One, school is shut down for me, so I have no school till like April 7th or like 16th.
I'm shut down the whole semester, dude. I'm done the rest of the semester.
What?
Yeah. That's all I have for right now. Just the one thing on the coronavirus. Oh no,
two solid points.
No. Short-term memory. I remembered my second point.
Oh, beautiful.
It wasn't much of a point. No, I just feel like so much momentum coming off probably the best intern show of my life. So that was the other thing. I'm feeling the way.
My favorite part of it. My favorite part of it was when Justin asked Nick what he was doing. What's going on in your life?
I think that might have been me who asked him, actually.
Was it you? Oh, no. And yeah, it was definitely you.
It might have been me. I was distracted the whole time. My dad was in the comments talking shit.
Well, today we're recording this on Sunday. This will drop Monday, but we do have show tomorrow. Very happy about that. So let's get right into some bracket talk. I'm going to call the round of 32 the bloodiest week that we have ever seen. I don't know if you guys want to react to this a little bit, but from what you're seeing from these results, what do you have to say about this? What happened?
We saw one seed go down in my division. Steve from Providence.
I was just gonna say one word: Providence.
Yeah,
Providence.
Again.
Jesus.
Mayo going to the library. He's working for Mayo.
And he's going to the library. He knows exactly how brackets work, that guy. And also TJ Hubbard down. 1 and 2 seed down.
Oh, yeah.
That was my
bracket busting.
Wow.
Yeah, it's looking crazy. I'm very excited to get into this next round because we have some awesome matches. What we're going to do first is we have a new little segment we're going to do for bracket. It's brought to us by our buddy Red from the Reddit. So Phil, do you want to get on with his paid ad read that we got, or do you want to do that after?
I'll do it right now.
Okay, so this is going to be brought to us by Red from the Reddit. We're going to have him on weekly, probably to do these bracket updates because he's an awesome dude. So let's get into the ad read here.
Do you hate Blind Mike? Do you hate Steve Robinson? Do you hate everything? Do you need a space to shout out your opinions from the darkest corners of the internet? Episode 4 of the Mincel Intel Show is brought to you by the official Kirk Minahan Show subreddit. Join us at the official Kirk Minahan Show subreddit, presented by the Kirk Minahan Show, presented by the Barstool Sports Network. Register at www.reddit.com and join the Kirk Minahan Show subreddit at www.reddit.com/r/Kirk Minahan Show. It takes less than 3 minutes to sign up, less than the amount of time it takes to masturbate in the back of a Suburban, longer than the amount of time it takes that Mike takes to prepare for Mike and the Minifans. This ad read was authorized and approved by the great Minifan overseer, Matt from Providence.
Oh,
and, I made like
$1,000
on that ad read. So
Yep. And we split that accordingly. It all went right to Phil's pocket. So we're going to play
I got
that.
none of it, by the way. College credit.
We're going to play that update for you right now. So let's send it down to Red, who is locked in a basement in Maine.
Let's do it.
Live from Red.
Gentlemen, thank you. Red from Maine here, reporting live from a bunker in Maine, practicing social distancing. I hope we are all doing the same. But regardless, madness moves on. March moves on. Minifans, let's compete. Let's get after it. Okay? MHB gets the win over Rich_Mandarin. An easy win. DEC over Business Colony. John Featherston beats Merch Mouse. Unbelievable. Mayo. Winner continues? How? How does Mayo win? Is there anyone more unlikable who can get this victory? If anybody can do it, Mayo can. Governed by Fear beats Robinson's Rules. Another loss for another Robinson account. You can take that to the bank. Sources say a 13 seed coming in and running this tournament like a mid-major would.
Sources say.
We're saying who is sources say, but those who know, they know. They could easily see this coming. Breadline Callahan defeats Lauren Lynn, the president, the lady president herself. Couldn't believe it. Did not see this coming. Breadline Callahan. I like bread. I can't stand Callahan. I don't know how this happened. Tim in Canton continues his dominance. I look for him to make it to the Final Four. Warden of the North, my favorite account, my man. I am a Warden of the North man. Warden of the North continues his run through the tournament. Ned Snark, my God. Whew. There's no more handsome man. There's no more talented man than Ned Snark. He's pulled it out. He's here. This is March. This is why we do it. Let's go, Ned Snark. Kevin from Bristol defeats Blind Mike's groupie. Creamed all the way to victory. Many people were trying to watch this match. Many people couldn't. Maybe you could access it on Pornhub, Xvideos. Who knows? All I know, Kevin from Bristol continues to win. That's all he does. Matter of fact, I think all he does is win, much like DJ Khaled, which I still maintain he is a doppelganger for DJ Khaled. But I digress. This is Red from Maine, reporting for you from a basement with my microphone. Hopefully Mayo approves of this microphone. I don't think he will. But Red from Maine, enjoying March. Minifans, Mincels, stay safe.
All right, we're back, everybody. That was quite the update from Red. So he kind of broke down a couple of those matches. So we're going to go through every match every match that had in our eyes a good game right now real quick. So we're going to start with Phil down in the Discord. What do you got for the Providence region?
Well, obviously Mayo beat Steve from Providence. I already said that, but that's just huge. Mayo's an 8 seed, and he doesn't know how brackets work. So the fact that he's beating a 1 seed, Steve, who also doesn't care, I mean, that's pretty big.
He's cheating.
And then the sources say the big upset from the first round. He's still making moves too. So we have Mayo versus sources.
Yeah,
say.
that was my massive takeaway. The Steve's a liar guy. I had him as a dark horse Final Four contender. Possibly.
It's all upsets there.
If you have somebody beating Matt from Providence, people are gonna ride him till the end because he beat Matt from Providence. Nobody likes him.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, that's a good call. That's everybody for you in your bracket?
There's also Breadline Callahan versus Minifan Army. I mean, those are both also upsets because Breadline beat Lauren Lynn, and she had the exception into the second round.
I can't believe she lost again. I can't believe she lost again.
I'd honestly say if Breadline dropped out from this one and then Lauren kept going, it wouldn't be the worst thing for our bracket.
I mean, Minifan Army beat TJ Hubbard, so he'd probably just smoke Lauren anyways.
Man, but if Mayo comes out of the Providence region, this bracket has lost all integrity. It might not be the perfect bracket.
I just
full library
it's not a bracket unless it's busted.
All right. Let's go up to BA then for the Things Take Time, brought to you by Dave Cullinane.
Beauty. So my bracket was complete opposite, all chalk. It was.
He's so proud that he knows that word now.
There you go.
Damn right, boys. It's it was all chalk. Actually, no. Ward in the North, the upset, the one I called that upset actually on episode 3. So
yeah, 5-4. Yeah,
5-4. I called it, and then so big matchups: Tim and Cannon versus Ward in the North, Ned Snark versus Kevin in Bristol. That's
Ned Stark versus Kevin from Bristol. That's a Sweet 16 matchup I would pay money to go see if I could go see.
If you were allowed to
getting to
everything's
shut down. So
the Minifan bracket is not shut down.
Oh no, this isn't shut down. If you could
not be intimidated.
Quick plug and shout out to Trot Nixon Line and his whole crew for getting us all these tallies. We don't get them until Saturday. Yeah. So we give you these bullshit updates,
but
we kind of know. But Trot Nixon Line keeps
the updates. He sends me the updates, but they have no actual I get percent. Yeah, there's no. He gives me content. It's just he doesn't give me actual numbers.
Context.
But what's Mayo's relationship with Trot Nixon? What's that?
That's what we need to start figuring.
What if Mayo is Trot Nixon?
That could be it. That could be it.
Shit, dude. Shit.
Wait.
Whoa.
All right. We're getting out in the weeds. Will, what do we got for the good day, bad day bracket? Go through your winners.
As I predicted, Governed by Fear rolled. Chris from Wakefield knocked out Mutt's pick for the whole bracket. So
I can't believe that.
Sorry, Mutt.
They're both gone. Yeah. Both his picks are gone.
Maybe Mutt will hop on the Mayo train now.
Yeah, you know what that means. Someone's got to call into Mutt and update him.
Kiss of death.
Probably Chris. Chris will update him, I think.
Chris will definitely give him an update for sure. We got R.A. Minahan over Latino Kirk. I was told that was 2 votes.
Wow.
2 votes.
And we couldn't.
And it was checked. No, it was checked, double checked, and then they sent the info to me to check the counts. I just want everybody to know that.
But we couldn't have cheated for Latino Kirk. We couldn't have done under the table deal with Latino Kirk.
Our guys, my guys, I tried this.
This is so
we have integrity.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would have cheated for Latino.
Exactly.
I want that on the record.
I tried. He was trying to get me to shoot off promos. TJ Hubbard's already making GIFs. And as I predicted, the 15, Kirk's Painter moving on.
Cinderella run right there.
Good guy.
Yeah. That's a Cinderella.
Kirk's
He's
Painter
the man.
R.A. Minahan.
I think the ad read gave him some clout there.
Definitely.
Yeah.
King Clout would know.
So what do you got for big matches next time?
I mean, GBF, Chris from Wakefield, R.A. Minahan, Kirk's Painter. I mean, as I predicted, I've got both my predictions right from last time. I'm gonna predict again. Somebody from my bracket is going to win this tournament. I'm telling you.
I don't think so.
Unless Mayo has an entire school.
If Mayo makes it out, he has a good luck.
Mayo, see, he pretended he doesn't know how brackets work. Now he's upsetting one seed. There's something going on there.
Mayo has 3,000 students voting for him every week. He's gonna win.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think coronavirus will affect his voting numbers? I can't wait to see
Oh.
until next week.
Oh, that it could. Hey, he's gonna be out in a hazmat suit. He'll be out in a hazmat suit going door to door.
All right, let's go break down mine a little bit here.
Madawaska.
So for Madawaska, we got MHB defeats Rich Mandarin, John Featherston defeats Murchison's Mouse. What a battle that was. Absolutely not a battle at all. John Featherston shows his power in this match and blows him out by almost 200 votes. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that.
I think Madawaska is the strongest region for sure.
Really? I thought it was the weakest in the beginning, but now I'm seeing other than John Featherston in there, but like
you got MHB,
power wise.
You got MHB, DEC, and John
But
Featherston.
I'm talking about people who would
think
vote.
about the
You know what I
games they
mean?
have to
Voters.
Yeah, but think about the games they have to play going into the Final Four. You know,
that's insane.
They're going to be battle tested. Sure, they'll be battle tested, but they'll also be tired. You know what? And
that's right.
And these teams from my region, they're all relentless. The accounts, they're all relentless.
Other than that, I got Kirks' desk ties again to the president, Patrick.
No.
So we've been playing you guys videos all day today of the 5-game coin flip. We are going to play all of those clips.
Okay, 1915.
Yeah.
That works. You don't need to do a countdown, John. We can all see. Okay, thanks, BA.
And we're back. All right. So you guys just saw that that Patrick did pull through, but shout out to our guy Kirks' desk, who I can't believe I'm shouting out a desk right now, but 2 ties in the first 2 rounds. You got to give it to the guy. I mean, he went up against it. Yeah, I guess. I don't want to gender.
Don't assume.
Yeah. Other than that, we got DEC beats Business Cullinane, and big matches I'm seeing next time. Obviously, everyone knows this, but Patrick versus DEC is going to be a battle. I can't wait.
It's going to be bigger than MHB versus John Featherston.
Well, it's the president's.
I mean, I don't think that, but I was about to say that part. But I think that one's going to be good.
But people already know that you suck MHB off, like until you.
Yeah, I have no issue with my dad, like with Daddy at all. Like we're good.
Daddy.
MHB is good. Daddy's good.
You sound
when he was on Trash Talk the other day, and he's just like, Daddy just went away Daddy just left for a pack of cigarettes. I almost got a boner doing it.
He's very hard to get a hold of. He was supposed to be on the Robinson Report, canceled last second. I was gonna ask him while I had him there if he could come on to our show immediately after. I'd be like, yo, MHB, can you give us 10 minutes?
John, you and Mrs. Latino Kirk should do an MHB fan podcast because you're both really
like, no lie. She saw a picture of MHB and was like, "Oh, he's pretty cute."
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah. That's what she said. So
I know it's not hot and cool throne, but Mrs. Latino.
No, well, Lauren Lynn is a big girl, so. I just want
we found that out. All right, guys. So let's jump over. Before we jump over, guys, remember we are going to be running this GoFundMe for the donation to the Pancreatic Cancer Action Network. So we've just actually upped it. We're going to match up to $1,000 now. So we're at about $700. So anything you have that you could donate over, go to our page. Every post we have with any bracket info on there pretty much has the link in there. So, I mean, even if you want to throw us 1 penny, it would be okay. Anything we can get will help. And like we said, we'll match up to 1,000. So boys, bracket season is still a go. Let's move forward, though. Let's get into our education section. Guys, we're going to get into, for a couple episodes here, we're going to do prank calls. We're going to have out the polls every time, thanks to KMS polls. So we're going to have out the polls, but this week's we picked 2 winners. We had Tim in Canton, and we had Steve from Providence. So we picked the Christmas poems, which we thought would be good to combine those 2 guys with. So we're going to play those now.
Hey, Steve.
Just take this.
Happy Friday.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Hey, Steve.
Considering all that's going on today, I wrote a nice holiday poem.
Oh, good. Good.
It's a little bit lengthy, but it picks up towards the end if you don't
You know
mind.
what, Steve? You have all the time you need.
I'm going to talk over him. So you better turn my mic off.
Turn off his mic then.
La 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 la.
Needs a little backup.
Little holiday music.
La 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 la.
No, shut up,
we all
Mike.
set?
Yes, go ahead.
All right. It was 10:45 at the Burlingame Mall. All the kids stood in line, back straight, standing tall. There was buzz in the air, unlike never before. This Santa was different, unlike any they had saw. He would hug, he would laugh, he would snuggle, he would kiss. Be late for a shift, not this guy, tisk tisk. He would show up for work, fully dressed from his home, sprint to the lot, and run straight to his throne. He chirped to the elves, it's time, let's get started. Right away, Mr. Garrison. With the wink, she acknowledged. Minutes turned to hours. More kids with each breath. He tore through the line till there was only 2 left. One sprinted to the stairs, the other fell way behind. The little guy climbed on Santa like a monkey to a vine. The second moved like a glacier in the cold winter's night. Santa's eyes opened wide, scared. He had such fright. It took 6 elves to put this boy on his lap. As soon as he touched down, Santa's hip went snap. Santa continued on with pain in his thighs, sweat dripping from his brows and tears in his eyes. What's your name, little boy? As he said with pain in his knees, I'm Emmett. He's Carter. We're the Mudnanskis. Well, little Emmett, what do you want from Santa's sack?
It's the wrong name.
I want my dad to stay home one weekend. Maybe come outside, play some pet.
Let that go, Ken. You're going to let that go. Seriously. I'll kick your ass.
It's just a
You let that go.
Mutt.
I'll do my dad to stay home one weekend. Maybe come outside, play some pet.
Let that go, Ken. You're going to let that go. Seriously. I'll kick your ass.
It's just a
You let that go.
Mutt.
I'll do what I can. What about you?
You're going to let him
guys?
finish. Excellent. Good. Thanks,
What
guys.
can I do?
Great. Excellent.
What can I
I'm
do
going
for you as you're crushing my right side? I want pies. I want pastries. I want candies by my side. I want pizza and sandwiches. Sandwiches miles wide. I want Stop and Shop gift cards from the floor to the sky. Can you do this for me? Can you make them just mine? I'll do what I can as Santa fell off his throne. Someone call my wife Ronnie. It's time to go home.
Good job. Good job, Steve. Very
thorough. What's not here, Steve? You drove Steve. Obviously, did you say Mutt beat his wife and his kid?
I think that was in there.
only when he loses.
That is ridiculous. That is
If he wins.
obviously ridiculous. We know that's not the case. Everything else I would stand by.
Mutt's gone now, Steve. He's gone. I was going to say wish him a Merry Christmas, but he left the studio.
I mean, it's all in fun.
No, yeah, no, absolutely, Steve. Sure, yeah. You seem like you harbored no hatred toward Mutt at all.
Nah, well, not at all. It's fun. It's a Christmas season.
Yeah, right. No, exactly. It's the Christmas season. Correct. Yeah. All right. Thanks, Steve.
Merry Christmas.
Get
Steve.
Mutt back in here, would you please?
I have 2 young kids. I have a job that has night hours.
My face hurts.
He's
Is it
wonderful.
true that you do not believe in intermittent fasting, but that Carter eats all the groceries before you have a chance to unpack them?
Honestly.
He's not as funny as Allison from Cambridge.
No.
But
does Steve call into a Keith poem or a Holly poem or a Dale poem?
We'll work on that with him. Yeah,
yeah,
we
it's a
should.
good idea.
Those guys have a lot of fun with that. I think. Get Mutt back. We're not going off the air until Mutt gets back in here. Let's go.
He might be gone. He might be heading.
Let's go. He's mad at
home.
you, I think, Ken.
I know. I cut the line about the.
Well, there you go. Then what else do you need?
That's just telling me.
Get him back
He
in
won't
here.
know.
What's going
Curtis
on?
can't find him.
All right, we'll work on that.
You know what that means?
Always not in the office.
Drinky.
He's looking for Curtis's
holiday-
old gin
holiday
punch.
bottle. Well, Molly got cut out and it was stupid, and it's obviously not the case.
And we didn't think it was funny at all.
Everything else in there, we will play that poem with that part cut out again.
Yes,
later, right?
Right.
Correct.
Right. We
Took
should.
a while to get there. Like the Ray Garrison stuff was not, but once he got rolling,
I didn't even understand the beginning.
I think he
of
meant Tanguay was a Santa at the Burlington Mall, right?
Yeah, it was a little meandering at the start.
Yeah, but once he got going, he got going.
Into my Pro Football
let's go to-
Reference page, Pro Football Sports, getting dirty.
Right. Tim is in Canton.
Get to Tim. Yeah, let's get that. He's gonna make fun of Mutt. Let's get to
Let's
him.
leave it up to Alex. Alex, would you like to hear Tim's poem?
Tim, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Whatever. Good morning, Alex. Glad to hear you are alive still.
Thank you. Barely, but yes.
After that birthday weekend. Jerry, good morning.
Good morning, Tim.
Mutt man, good morning. And I will state again, Mutt is the best for this show. As much as I give him a hard time.
Whatever. Just get to the
Always
stupid
do what's
poem.
right for
Just
the
get
show.
to the
Can I read the poem now, Mutt?
Yes.
Or I make fun of you the whole
He,
time.
Mutt, I hate to break it to you, he wrote it down. He's going to read it.
Guess what? I know he did. Because that's all he can do is call them with scripted takes.
Because most people who do poems, they just do them off the top of their head.
Yes. Roses are red, violets are blue. Something. I hate
Can I
you.
give you some ammo, Mutt, before I get to the poem? Jerry made a great point the other day. You always talk about the scripted piece, which makes no sense. There are so many other things to make fun of me for, like being a loser caller, and you stick to the scripted piece, and that's why I have to make fun of you.
Because that's the part that bothers you the most. Because you know
doesn't bother
you're a loser. Everyone knows you're a loser. So I got to go to second level. You calling consistently proves you're a loser. You calling OMF and bringing my name up proves how much of a loser you are. That sums it up right there.
And I agree, and it got under your skin, didn't it?
Yes, it did, but I want to hear the damn
Get to
poem.
the poem.
Okay, let him get to the poem.
You shut up and let him get to it.
All right. A visit from St. Nick, also known as "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." "'Twas the night before Christmas cut, went all through the house. Not a creature was stirring, except for Carter snacking on a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, while I was handcuffed by my ankle to a police station chair. The children were nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of their absentee dad danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down after drinking creatine straight from the tap. When out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter, I stopped watching horse porn to see what was the matter. Away to the window, I flew like a flash, almost tripping over my wallet, still empty of cash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow, visions in my head of a BAC .12 I did blow.
Handcuffed by my ankle to a bench.
When what to my wondering eyes did appear, but Bud from Connecticut with a shot and a beer. With little old driver so lively and quick, I was so drunk on Moscow mules, I thought it was St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled, and he shouted, and he called them by name. Now Pretorius, Pernasio, Volcaris, and Hector, on Trenny, on Tangway, on Tomasi, and Drake, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, all you car guys and car gals.
Yes.
As leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, to my wife regarding crippling credit card debt, I did lie. So up to the housetop, the coursers they flew. Take me with you, Mutt shouted. I want to leave too. And then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof, not knowing the meaning of leverage was not a goof. I drew in my head. I drew in my head and was turning around when the Eminem podcast ratings crashed to the ground. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot. I gave him my jingle.
How long is this?
Body on my foot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back. I get 3 more lines. Flung on his back. Not as muscular as mine, I shouted. I have an exquisite back. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work. No matter how much I imitate him, I'll never be Kirk. He sprang to his sled. To his team gave a whistle. I'll ride Jerry, Chris, and Ken's coattails to number 1 like a missile. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of night, Happy Christmas. Cut to all, and to all, a mud at night.
Oh, yeah. Nice job, Tim.
That was a lot of work.
Way too long. Has trouble with reading.
Oh, come on. He put lots of time in it. He put more effort into that poem than you did preparing for the show this morning.
Too long. That's not.
Yes, he did. No, it's not.
Put in about 45 minutes.
Way too long, Tim.
Now you
could
can
have
call him
cut
a
out
loser. He put in 45 minutes writing a poem about
and
you.
tell him he was reading off a script, too.
And he was all excited to do it. He wanted to come on the air in a big spot, the 8 o'clock hour, and he fell on his face. It wasn't good.
It was funny.
It was not.
There was some good. It was funny.
It was not.
There was some good. It was funny.
It was not.
There was some good. It was funny.
All right, guys, we're back. So you guys just heard those 2 calls by 2 great callers. So I'm going to send it out to our boy BA. He's going to break down the situation a little bit, what he saw, what he liked, what What do we got, BA?
It's funny. Both of them are like poems to Mutt. So you see how polarizing Mutt is in the KMS world, and like I think Steve's was a little bit more ruthless. Tim's was a little bit more flattering, I guess, or a little bit less ruthless. But Tim, I find he reads just as good as I do. So
yeah, not a good reader.
Not a good reader. He's more an off the cuff guy. I get that. I'm an off the cuff guy as well. So, but I thought they were hilarious, and I think Tim's isn't actually on the Minifan YouTube channel. So I was scouring the internet trying to find these prank calls, but
they're
awesome.
They were the prank calls were good. Main points I saw in it, him getting the first names wrong, for Steve at least, him getting the first names wrong and Mutt calling it out. They did cut something in the middle of the Steve call.
Which
I don't know what I would love to know. I think it was him, because the next point I have here is him saying that he beats his wife, and that's when Mutt walks out. So I assume it was something about that, and then they're trying to get him to come back. I thought that was hysterical too. What was this for? Why were there two prank calls about? Does anybody know that?
Well, I think they were different year. They were years apart. I think Steve started it. I'm pretty sure Steve was the guy that started it. I could be wrong, but I think Steve started it. But
they were both like holiday poems, right? Like they both.
So they're both Christmas poems.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they had a contest or something about it or whatever. But if you know, put it in the comments. Put in the comments if you know what it was for, because we're like this whole segment's about. We're trying to learn what this is and what it's from. So teach us Mincels and put in the comments and tap that bell.
It's funny. Sorry, it's funny that like you could search on Google Tim in Canton WEI, Steve from Providence WEI, and like
it comes up.
It comes up like those
in
guys
the search bar. Yeah,
it comes up, and then so it's crazy to think like those guys were so vital. Like whoever was on the air, whether it be Kirk, Jerry, Mutt, whoever the guy was, they knew that these guys were calling. And you could tell how uncomfortable Mutt was when they kept going, oh, let's go to our superstar prank call, or let's go to this. He already knew what was coming. So there's probably so many calls that we never got to experience.
Yeah. Another thing, if there's more of these Christmas calls, put them in the comments. Phil, what do you have on it? Anything good?
Go ahead, Phil.
Well, I just thought it was funny that Mutt was like, or they were like, definitely getting under Mutt's skin, like the prank calls. But they kept saying Mutt was like, "Oh, they're not getting under my skin."
yeah.
Like they're nothing to him.
I thought in the Tim call, when he calls out Mutt for being like, of all the things you say, like
being scripted.
I'm being scripted. It's like, no, I'm a loser. Why don't you call me out for that?
It's funny that like Tim could that's when he's off the cuff. He's the best off the cuff. He can't be scripted. He's
been doing it for years. That was the point that I was gonna make. Like Tim and Canton, I forget, it was on Mike and the Minifans, maybe episode 2 or 3. And Tim is talking about his history with prank calls, and he's just like, yeah, I've just been doing it since I was like 15 years old. I'm calling,
and you could tell. I
just do it for fun. I don't record all of them. He's like, I have plenty.
Yeah, that would be great to see the lost tapes.
The
lost tapes of Tim and Canton. Oh my god.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Good. But yeah, I mean, those were great prank calls. Like I said, guys, we're trying to learn this stuff. So any information you could leave us about it, please do. We're going to, like I said, keep going with these prank calls. Next week, we'll have another poll up with great prank callers. Vote on who you want. If you know any prank calls, put them in the comments. So please do that for me. So after that, we are going to what do we got now? Oh, boys, let's do some hot seat, cool throne.
Beauty.
Are y'all talking in the Google chat again?
I can't beat fucking Phil right now, man. He types.
He doesn't like it when I tell me.
Phil doesn't talk on the show, but Phil doesn't
talk on the show, and he's using the goddamn Google Drive to make talk.
That's why he's the Discord king, man.
We should just screen capture the drive and just cover up his thing.
Yeah. He goes LittleWillieWill, and I was trying to type in Big Dick Bill, and he just like he beat me to it. Like I had no chance.
Phil's just got to. He's got to just share his screen. Let's see what Phil's doing.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Probably playing Call of Duty the whole fucking time. So let's get into hot seat, cool throne. Let's start actually with let me guess. Will. Let's go with you first because you're our out of the blue guy because you don't have to do Discord. So who do you got for hot seat?
It's not that I don't have to. I just choose not to, and it's an alpha move.
Thanks for letting us know.
On the hot seat, the entire world, and I'm not talking about the Miniverse. I'm talking about like planet Earth. Apparently, a lot of people are going to die soon. I've been paying attention to the news. All the schools are shut down in New York. All the schools are shut down in Mass, and Illinois, Ohio. It's spreading like wildfire. So.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay. I want to talk about coronavirus for 5 seconds.
Everyone has a coronavirus take.
Okay, fine. We'll talk about
no. This is about sports, and me and Will talked about this a little earlier. He's frozen right now in another handsome pose,
not.
but yeah.
No, you're frozen.
So what do you think about like the professional sports getting canceled? Do you think like what they should have done was okay if there's no crowd, they should still be playing. If the players don't want to play, why don't they all have like open tryouts and just still broadcast those games, get the numbers like the replacement, the movie, the replacements.
Exactly. They have those massive TV contracts, and like why? Like there's going to be a lot of wired cutting. That's who else I have on the hot seat is like cable TV providers. Like they're going to have to step the fucking game up here for the next little bit.
Sorry, but professional athletes, they should be quarantined from the coronavirus, but just average Joe should go in there and be susceptible for the coronavirus. That's why it's
if they want to, though, it's completely optional.
Then they're gonna go home to the rest of the people they see all day. At least athletes don't see anybody but like their family and other rich people all day. It doesn't matter.
But just replacements would see family and people too. Like it's a quarantine.
Yeah, but there's a difference. There's a difference between they have the option to go do it if they want. Whereas we're not saying the pros have to go do it because they have the option to not do it. But the guys who want to go and play and the girls who want to go and play,
leagues shut them down because of lawsuits. Obviously, like I know if I went to like a Sabres game and I got the Rona, like I would 100%.
Yeah, but there wouldn't be fans.
I already have plans. I already have plans if I get Corona that I'm gonna sue Reagan International.
Oh,
all right. Let's go back. Let's go. We're done.
It's Rona season. You gotta just fucking go with the flow, you know.
Masks on.
Great advice.
All right.
Dr.
All right. Let's go back.
Cool,
who do you got for Cool Throne?
Let me see. Who do I have for Cool Throne? Oh, I have the YouTube channel on the Cool Throne because there's going to be a lot of content on it while you are hunkered down. Controlling whether this virus, this fucking plague. not the plague, but you guys know what I mean.
No, it virtually is.
It's many shows could become a staple of the YouTube,
I'm hearing people are trying their hardest.
Yeah.
People are trying really, really hard.
Yeah, I don't know why Quantum Week Chris hates me, but it's all.
Did you just call him Quantum Week?
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Discord and they just ignore me. It's very sad.
Those are Freudian slips.
What happened, Phil?
No, I said I always Phil. What? The Quantum Week guys in Discord, and they just ignore me all the time. I'm just like, all right.
Just like us on this show.
Just like us. Let's actually. Well, we won't ignore you, little BB Phil. Who do you have for your hot seat? Now that it's probably
transition.
My hot seat is no one specific, but in general, just people coming off of Twitter. Only come into the Discord when there's just like beef or like fights going on, and they're just egging on all the fights. And it's just like, come on, man, you're not in here all the time. Nobody cares what you have to say. You come in here more often than you can talk.
They all do EMA.
It's not your fight. Fight on Twitter.
Yeah.
It's a free for all Friday. It was nuts in the Discord.
Yeah, Friday was bad. I was not a fan. I just kind of checked out all weekend.
Phil,
who do you have? Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say this like kind of reminded me of that. During the week, Phil turned Twitter into Discord for a little while. He was just firing off tweets, bro. I couldn't keep up.
Sometimes I get really into it. I go on a heater and I just really want to just say stuff on Twitter, and then nobody really cares. I get like Rich Kelleher liking my tweets, and maybe some of you guys, but that's it.
You're getting 2 likes out of me.
Yeah,
You're getting 2 likes out of me no matter
2 likes
what.
out of Joe always.
Yeah.
Who do you? Yeah, no matter what. Who
RK
do you
likes all
have
my-
for your cool throne?
My cool throne is people who aren't stupid and who recognize that coronavirus was not just the flu, and have been preparing, for the last couple of weeks. Shout out QBM. He's been preparing a lot. I know that. Core Black Male. He's got a nice mask or something. And like the people now are just like hitting grocery stores and they're just like just exposing themselves to the virus at this point. So I don't know what good that does, but cool throne.
I went to the
everybody who
store
is
today.
prepared.
I went to the store today for a loaf of bread, and I was around so many people, and I was like, "Did I just almost possibly give myself a disease for a loaf of bread?"
I've actually never been happier because at my parents' house there's just like an unlimited supply of basically everything. They just because my mom's a wholesale
That's usually how parents' homes work when you live there.
Well, not all parents, dude. Like
they go to the store and replenish that stuff.
Yeah, no, I know, but it's different than my fridge. It just has like tonic water and like fucking.
You don't just drink water.
When I go to my parents' house, I call it my all-inclusive vacation. I got everything, drinks, food, and it keeps on getting replenished. So
let's keep it up there with UBA. Who do you have for your hot seat?
So hot seat, I have a couple, but I'll start with Tony Glass, aka Tony Cass. What was his name? Tony
Cass, I think. Yeah,
Tony Glass,
the Robinson Report guy.
Yeah, the liberal guy, the lip on the Robinson Report. I'm calling him Tony Glass now because he's just fragile. He's cracked. He's a fragile guy. I have to say, anyone that wears a collar shirt on a Sunday, I don't know what you're thinking. So he was getting ripped apart. DC ripped him apart. So did Matt. So did Steve. So Tony Glass, you're cracking up.
BA said he's getting ripped apart in the comments, and I'm like, BA, they're all your comments.
Oh, there's a couple guys.
Every other comment is
BA. There's a couple guys. Tony Glass had a 15-minute final thought.
There are a couple guys. There are a couple guys in there shooting the shit with me.
Yeah. Steve, you're live to tape, my boy.
Dude.
And Frank Rocco. Frank Rocco.
There you go. CT Rebel too. That's another shout out him for
shout out CT Rebel. He's my guy on Discord now. He's been DMing me every once in a while. We talk. Good friends.
I had a Twitter comment saying, I think from Tara, "Oh, you're cracking me up in the chat." So at least I got one.
Hey, as long as you make one person laugh.
And Steve stole my joke. I said Tony Glass needs to watch Mayo's Nickels Worth of Free Advice episdo 1 and get a good mic.
He did sound a little Phil-ish there.
He sounded like Phil.
What do you have for your cool throne?
Cool throne. Okay, cool throne is the voice chat in the Discord. They've been on.
It is on fire.
It's on fire, and I have to give it to Inspector J. Jaying off with Inspector J.
Jaying off with Jay, guys. Tune in. You have to tune in.
The floor is yours, Inspector J. Jaying off with Jay. Me and Manak, we're the producers of that. We're like the executive.
I like that.
Yeah, but Jaying off with Inspector J. The floor is yours. It is something like.
It's one of my favorite. I'll be honest. It's my favorite. It's my favorite side. It's my favorite side content for sure. It's Jaying off with Jay.
Jaying off with Jay. I coined the term.
He's my internet dad. He always keeps me in check on Discord whenever I'm stepping out of line.
Yeah. He could be your best friend. He'll keep you in check.
Discord real quick.
He's my dad.
Phil's got something.
Go ahead.
Let me plug just for people who don't understand what voice chat and Discord is. Basically, we just have like a little side thing where you can hop in and just talk to other people on Discord, which is pretty cool. We usually do like a voice chat like once or twice a week. Yeah, and it's not like you need like a professional microphone or some shit like that.
No,
you hop in with headphones, you're good to go.
You could just listen to it.
I actually might release this audio that I have from a dude who fell asleep.
Yeah. Do that.
Chat.
From,
it was right
who's
after,
that?
It was
QBF?
Not Kirkman. No, it's Kirkman Burner.
Oh,
Kirkman's
Burner.
Kirkman's Burner fell asleep. I'll put that out too tomorrow. That's fun.
But in the voice chat, Inspector J goes, the floor is yours. He'll call someone out, and he goes, "Okay, we're talking about microphones. The floor is yours." Just to slight Andy Mayo a little bit.
Love Inspector J.
He's the best.
All right. Let's go down to me for my hot seat. All right. Speaking of YouTube commenters, who are you, B. Milner? Because you're on my hot seat, buddy.
Well, he laughed at me today, or she.
Fuck you, BA. Who are you? It's probably you. There's 2 guys in the comments because it's you and you.
No, that person spells right.
That person does proofread.
It is very true. But who are you? And what do you have? Why you hate me so much? That's all I have to say about that guy. Cool throne.
Hold on. B Milner, he does hate you. Like,
oh my dude! Every comment he makes is a joke about what he's watching, and then he uses me in the joke. Like it's like he'll be making fun of Mike's show, but he'll be like, "This is worse than watching a Joe from Scranton." Like, or this is the
haters too.
That sounds like Blind Mike to me.
Maybe you gotta learn. Maybe you gotta learn from
Matt from Providence. That would make a lot of sense.
Oh, it is.
Matt.
It is. Matt. Oh yeah,
maybe.
That's it. That's it. Phil broke it down.
Yeah,
that's it. Okay, never mind. Then we're good, Matt. For my cool throne, I have the Blue Machine. He's on Discord.
It's my rugby bro.
Is it really?
Rugby. Yeah, you went to my rival school. Apparently he's repped my games. I've never noticed. I don't know.
Oh, isn't that creepy though? About Discord?
That's weird. You never know. Is it though that Latino Kirk is like within walking distance of you? Also?
Oh yeah, that's pretty weird.
That's pretty fucking weird too.
Yeah, I can go hang out with Latino Kirk if I wanted to at this point.
Whenever you want to.
Yeah.
He's
the other day, and I was like, I guess.
Look, what are you doing, man? You want to go play some catch?
Yeah. You want to go toss a football around?
Yeah, exactly.
For my other cool throne, I had Merch's Mouse. I don't know if all y'all tuned into his concert the other day, but it was fucking fire. It was all y'all watching it. It was fire. He had great songs. He played Will's song, and he made a song up just about our bracket, and that was awesome. That was so cool.
Fighting.
Yeah, it was too. Yeah, it was great.
I like
BA got a new Twitter picture out of it because the hack guy was back.
The fire picture.
I got it up. I got it up fast.
It was within like minutes, dude.
While the concert was on, I had it up.
BA goes to the concert, takes a picture with his phone.
Exactly. BA.
I got it right away.
Private jet over there.
I got it right away. I was getting comments saying BA. That was the quickest. Quickest snapshot in the league.
It's true.
And the chat when your other burners.
Yeah, me and Steve, your live to tape or whoever those guys are. We were talking to each other.
All right. Yeah, shout out that being spelled wrong. The your and Steve your live to tape.
Is this spelled wrong?
It looked fine. You didn't even notice that. It looked fine to me. Why you
like you spelled like every other thing that you said in the Google Doc wrong. I just hope you know that.
Who, me?
Yeah. You spelled toilet paper wrong. I don't know how you do that.
Did I spell that wrong?
You spelled paper wrong. Yeah.
That's Canadian. It's Canadian.
Yeah. All right.
Oh no.
Oh, that's Canadian. Toilet. Oh, that's the French spelling. Toilet.
We'll go with that. We'll go with that.
Sure. It's geofencing autocorrect.
Hey, Phil, we're not talking about the Google Doc right now. Okay, this is we're on the air.
That's our new segment on next week's show is Phil's Google Doc.
Phil's Google Doc comments.
All right, let's keep them moving, boys. Let's get to our last segment here, the dreaded Clout. So let's start with Phil this time. Phil, who do you got for Clout? Who's on watch?
So this time I got plus 10 Clout because I can do that because I'm the Clout King and I do whatever I want. And that goes to Menners, my new favorite Minifan out there, I think, along with Kirk. I just think that being Kirk's
not a Minifan either. He's the guy we're the fan of.
No, I said Menners is Kirk's favorite Minifan, Kirk. Yeah, like as in like Kirk. Yeah, okay. But the reason, let me explain why he gets the plus 10.
Okay.
The plus 10 is because Kirk said that he was his favorite YouTube show, the Aussie show, I think is what it's called. So I just think that like just being the favorite show just means you get plus 10 clout.
I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
And yeah, his show's awesome. I really like it. I like his.
Yeah, I mean, he's officially Will's brother now too. Same last name.
Yeah, it's true. How does that feel?
You have an Australian brother, dude. What time is it there? What day is it there?
Dude, Will doesn't get time either, by the way. He does not understand time zone.
What is that?
So we're given 10
hours
to.
ahead. Hold on, no, fuck you. It's 2.
Okay, do the math in your head.
2 o'clock. It's 8.
Yeah, he's doing it out loud.
He googled it. I like he's reading something. He's reading something.
I'm looking at the clock and then doing math in my head. Like, you know that.
Yeah, right.
Alan from The Hangover gif.
So we're
I was supposed to say that. The numbers in the head.
Yeah,
Sure.
going right in front of my head.
Given
On
10
that
to
note,
men.
On that note,
We're given what?
Fuck you, dude. Let me segue. I was like
Okay.
trying to segue. I'm gonna take clout away from like all professional and collegiate sports. We're probably talking about it a little bit earlier, but like, dude, you could fucking go and play. Like this, I saved my take for now because I have this platform to give my take on. Dude, you can manage all of that. Like play in front of no people. You know, like if you have to do like
watch while we're quarantined.
Yeah, that's why they.
Everyone watches on TV anyways. Like,
yeah, but the guy Rudy Gobert got it, and he's gonna spread. He'll spread it to everyone.
What, through microphones, like to us?
Hey, know what I was thinking though? If someone gets it from that press conference, that's like that's
funny from Gobert.
That would be like a sign, you know, if someone from that press conference that touched the microphone actually got it, but I don't think that's come out yet. So.
Yeah, imagine being those 2 kids that were in that video that you just saw their faces, like, fuck, dude.
Imagine being the dickhead that did that, though.
Gobert.
What are you doing?
But I hope somebody out there randomly dies because I don't want to know your name, but I hope someone dies because of him just so he feels like an asshole because he is an asshole.
I don't know. I don't know about that, but
I do. That's my
good vibe.
I think the best news. The best news is no Toronto Raptors are tested positive, so that's the best news here.
Yeah, I saw that Gobert, he had infected Donovan Mitchell also, so he had already gotten another teammate with the Rona.
And he said he was touching everything in the locker room, like joking around.
Jesus, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, so it's like you got people like Rudy Gobert, then now you have to cancel leagues. It's all his fault.
The Celtics were just hitting their stride too. This sucks.
Fuck the Celtics. The Celtics suck.
No, I'm pissed about hockey.
They were going to win it all
like,
before
I
this
thought the NHL was going to keep. I thought for sure the NHL would keep going.
Yeah, the Leafs.
I don't know how they're going to stay. I don't know how they're going to stay afloat without like.
I'm a Penguin. I'm a Penguin.
Like, is NBC going to give that money back? Like, how does it work logistically?
You think like 2/3 of the team's just going to go out of business after this?
No,
I mean there are a lot of NHL.
Think about the
XFL
XFL,
don't
like
do well. Well, you think Vince McMahon's going to shut this shit down? Nope.
No,
no fucking.
there's a lot of money behind them all season, and they have this.
They already got their TV money. As long as they put a product on the screen, it doesn't fucking matter. Like for the league as a whole, but for the individual teams, it matters, I guess. You know, and the players on the teams.
The players, he did say they're still getting paid and shit.
Yeah, but it's like
cool.
those are all big corporations. Like any corporation needs to pay their people during like a leave of absence. Like that's just how it works. Or they just can't
now.
If you're a full-time employee, you got to be paid during a leave of absence, right?
They're all getting paid. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if the XFL players, fuck you, John.
No, go ahead.
Okay, but at the same time, if the XFL players, if like there's a large outbreak and a lot of people get sick because they keep going, or because the WWE keeps going, Vince McMahon's going to lose a lot of money in that lawsuit. A lot.
Yeah, but he has a lot of money. So what's
exactly. But at the same time, that's not a good look in this.
Yeah, it isn't. It is
checkmark era.
Yeah,
if that goes sour, like he's really taking a chance by.
Oh, but it's worse for part time. It's worse for the part time.
The status quo.
It's worse for part-time people who aren't guaranteed hours or need these hours to work. That's way worse than Vince McMahon losing a few fucking. It's
100%.
Right? So those are the people affected. The people that are part-time, they don't have guaranteed hours at their work. They're not in any of they are getting affected the worst because the employers don't have to pay them. They're not by law to have to pay them. So that's
that's why the healthcare system in the United States, that's one of its flaws, is that it does disproportionately affect lower income people.
So you guys are tuning into the
Mincel, the Mincel report.
Great clout chasing segment, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, sorry guys.
We're supposed to be joking around.
I'm sorry for getting serious on you. No, but for real,
I like it. It shows that we're not as stupid.
I wasn't saying Vince McMahon. I wasn't like protecting him. I was just saying it's a fucking bold ass move. I wasn't giving a take on it one way or the other. I'm just saying it could go really, really bad for him.
Yeah. BA, who do you have for Clout?
All right, so I'll lighten it up a bit, but I'm going with a guy. He never does anything for the clout. He's a salt of the earth guy. He's no one's ever accused him of being a clout chaser, and that's my man, my day one best friend in the KMS world, Andy Mayo. I'm putting him on the watch.
So no.
Yeah.
So that big speech, and then you just put him on the watch.
That means nothing
because he doesn't care. He doesn't care.
It means he's on the watch. It means next week he could get some clout. He could also lose some clout.
He doesn't care about the clout.
What happened to Justin? Did he have a good week?
Justin.
I mean, after that intern show, definitely not.
Hey, Justin didn't reach out to me. I texted Justin. I said, "Hey, aren't you going to say thanks for me putting you on the clout watch?" And he said, "Oh, I didn't watch the show." So Justin,
oh my god,
Justin, take him off the clout watch.
Oh, he's off. He's off. He's back. He's back in the clout basement. He's in the gutter, in the bubble.
He's on the bench.
Yeah, I'm more of a Nick. I think it goes Will, Nick, Justin. That's my intern.
Oh wow.
Power rankings.
Breaking news.
All right.
Christian Bale and American Psycho and sneakers.
Yeah, what's up with that guy? It looks like he has a lot of fucked up shit.
He looks like he would gut me.
Yeah.
He's a great guy. He's a great guy.
He has those shady eyes though.
He's just from Kansas. They all look like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He had 3 tornadoes in his town last year.
That's the tornado syndrome.
You have to live through 3 tornadoes? Fuck.
They have like 3 tornadoes a weekend out there usually.
That's wild,
dude.
Yeah. I think tornadoes. Let's not get into tornadoes.
Yeah,
that's a whole show.
Talking about that movie Twister.
That's a whole show right there. Tornadoes.
Honestly.
All right. Our tornado special will be in 2 weeks. So for Clout, for me, I have 2 because you know what? We're just going wild this week. Who even cares?
Holy fuck.
I have Red from the Reddit because, as you saw earlier in this, he did that awesome video for us. He's a super supportive guy of every YouTube show, pretty much. He's one of those guys out there that's working hard behind the scenes that he doesn't get enough credit for. So here's our credit to that guy because he's the fucking man and he loves every second of the interactions with everybody. It's cool just to see guys like that who just like love what's going on in the world right now because he was fun time
for me on Twitter the other day. So shout out Red for trying to get me laid.
So that's
he's in that
Reddit.
But he's working hard, but not smart because the Reddit still the numbers aren't there. So
hey, it's all right.
Yeah, I mean,
that's why they're paying for ad reads.
Oh yeah.
Ad reads work clearly, as you can see from Kirks Painter and the KMS Discord.
Yeah.
How about we don't talk negatively about our?
I know. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. KMS Reddit. I'm a KMS Reddit guy. I put him on the clout.
I've met him in person. He's an awesome fucking guy.
I put him on
He just met me at a diner.
Nice.
Yeah, I was watching the videos because he sent me like 3 of them, and I used the one I liked the best. But I used that one specifically because he had the most fire pair of Patrick Ewing shoes behind him in that video. They were powdered blue and beautiful. But I'm giving it 5 to Red, and then I'm also giving 5 to John Featherston, another guy, just continuously week by week doing everything we need and asking nothing for it. John Featherston is a monster. It's why he beats people like Merchants' Mouse by 200 points. It's not points. He's a freight train.
He does the real stuff while we're just
And
we're just talking about.
I'm calling it right now. John Featherston will win this bracket.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, wow. I'm going Mayo.
That'll be worth a lot of money if he wins.
I don't know.
I'm going Mayo.
You're going Mayo. You think?
Because he's gonna cheat. He's gonna cheat. I'm with the cheaters.
Are you guys talking that I'm going to cheat?
So
Okay.
So I have two whole predictions. Phil, are you ready to give your? Now that we have 16, are you ready to give yours? Because I'll take a little.
Well, let's
time.
do Clout. Let's do Clout.
We're done, Clout. Aren't we done? With Clout?
Yeah, we're done with Clout. Yeah, I can give a prediction.
We're done with Clout.
Okay.
Yeah, give me a prediction.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, do yours first because I can look at the bracket real quick.
I gotta look at the bracket too, man. I have to go to my text and shit.
Wow, this is like a Tony Glass final thought, man.
I got it. All right. I think it's gonna be. I think it's either gonna be R.A. Minahan or R.A. Minahan.
He's a silent killer right now too.
No,
he's winning big.
No. Willie
Ned
Glass.
Snark. Ned Snark. Or Ned Snark.
Okay. No, that's nice. That's
well,
R.A. Minahan or Ned Snark.
BA already said Mayo, but like I kind of have to go with Mayo because he's just he beat Steve from Providence. Like Steve from Providence is my original.
That was my pick. I thought he would win. I thought he would win it all too. Steve from Providence.
And I don't know if Mayo can beat him, then maybe Mayo can. He's got sources say to go to the Final Four. Like I feel like that's just easy money right there. So I think he's or to the Elite Eight. To the Elite Eight. Sorry.
Matt from Providence said the same thing. So
Matt from Providence, MFP had the same shit.
Yeah, but sources say doesn't have 4,000 students voting for him every week. So,
well,
yeah, true.
That's what it
true.
is.
All of our numbers are weirdly coming from the school that Mayo worked for. It's weird. I don't know. It's weird.
Somebody needs to get in touch with him so we can rig the rest of the bracket so I can look smart.
Yeah, dude. I can't wait till next week until Mayo gets 3 votes.
We should start cheating.
Yeah, my Venmo will be in the description.
Yeah.
Send me money if you want to win.
The exchange rate's good right now.
I will put your Venmo in the description if you want, Phil.
All right, word.
I got you.
All right.
You want to wrap it?
All right, guys. So
I think we should wrap it.
Yeah, let's wrap it up now. I want to thank you guys. Another good week, guys. We will be starting elections again. Remember, this is dropping on Monday, so we will be starting elections for the Sweet 16 tomorrow at midnight. Make sure you go donate. What else do I have to say? Enjoy the show this week. Phil, you got anything before we leave?
Yeah, good show. Really good show today. I like the length. We're getting down to an hour, and it's great. Yeah, I think we're getting it down. I hope everybody likes it.
Yep.
BA, what do you got?
Well, I'll keep the. Oh, sorry. I'll end it off for you.
Yeah, if you could.
Go ahead, Will.
Yeah, Will, you can go ahead because that's
Joe said he was going to plug my documentary and he never did. So I'd like to
shout out Will's documentary.
I'd like to plug my thank you. Phil would like to plug my documentary.
Thanks, Phil.
Thanks.
Got you.
Appreciate it. Me and Latino Kirk went to Panora. It's on the YouTube channel. Check it out.
Nice.
Okay. Cool.
It was a very good video, Will. I will say that. I did like it.
It was so good. I loved it. Anytime CCR's in an intro, I'm automatically watching it, you know?
I had to go with that, man.
Yeah, you had to. BA, what do you got to say goodbye?
So I'll keep my final thought short and sweet, unlike Tony Glass, and say see you later.
See you later.
All right, Mayo. Peace.